Hey. Yes, it happened. I got caught up procrastinating this morning and I'm late. Sorry, guys, it's just what happens. Thursdays, you must procrastinate. So I did. Well, not really. I've been working with stuff behind the scenes with Jesse and Jerry, but we got it all figured out. And I had to get a fresh cup of coffee for Josh. I'm told you can't start a live without a fresh cup of coffee. Well, just got to do what you got to do, folks. Hey, Pooch. And, we do have Josh. He'll be in and out probably because, well, he's got to procrastinate and work himself. It was the royal we, Jesse. Man, I haven't even tested it yet. Oh, my tester says it works now. Jesse, why do you think I have you on retainer? Just saying. There's been stout fire. My goodness. Everybody's crawling out of the woodpile early this morning, folks. Usually she's got doctor's appointments or Sir Grace has got, royalty appointments or something. But let's go way back up to the front here. And, well, Jerry come flying in right off the bat. And then you had the flip-flop farmer kind of flip-flopping behind Jerry today. But Johnny's probably got some work done today. Not that I'm picking on you, Jerry. Just saying. So good morning, Jerry, Johnny, and of course, Bautissimo's in and out, Southern Roots, Alaskan Branches. Howdy, Josh. Welcome. Rebecca, touched by yarn. Obviously, got to be touched by yarn, folks, because you never see her without something in her hands. Just saying. Canadian Family Life. Hey, Tiffany, going to be down your neck of the woods there the end of next month. No, Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving? Yes, Thanksgiving weekend. We're doing the whole Fredericton. We think. It may not work out. We may just go straight up to Hamilton, but hopefully get to go to see Tony and Joni. And if not, maybe Kyle and I'll take a run up and see them throughout the week. But very excited to go see Tony and Joni and hopefully get to see the house. But we will see. I'm not in charge of that. There's greater powers. And he's been playing with it ever since we said we were going to go. Of course, that's the way it happens. Working with Wiley. Good morning. My goodness. You must be in the washroom. Jen doesn't know where you are. If you're on a live, and I don't see Jen in here yet, that means you're hiding around the corner so you don't get caught. It's okay. Your secret's good with me, brother. The Bud Files. Welcome. Sherman's Family Farm. Don't miss the much anticipated interview of 2023. It's Friday night at 7 o'clock Central, right here on YouTube. And if that's your highlighter 2023, Josh and I just say, you've got one sorry life. So we're going to have a little chit chat with Josh and folks, I'm going to have to put a disclaimer. Whatever happens on Josh's live stays in Josh's live. Sometimes it may not even be able to get monetized, but it's worth the risk. And we'll sit down and talk with Josh about his melons and the proper way to spank them. You know. Wow, I haven't seen one of a name like that in a while. Renee Labru. Welcome, Renee. I grew up with some LaRues, so it kind of caught me off guard whenever I saw the last name. I went, sorry, that was just a blast from the past. Hopefully Josh got all the thumbs up, likes. Hopefully you got that all figured out. Because whenever he came in, there was 10 people in here and only 4 likes. So I did authorize the 2x4 to be used to ensure we got all of the likes. Goodness gracious. You guys chatting up a storm. Backlash fisherman. I'll hear somebody. I'm going to procrastinate myself to bed. Ooh. I'm not even that good. Now, Hank and I might have had a little cuddle session this morning because neither one of us really wanted to get up. Actually, he's still sleeping. Man. I've got it. I was either a dog or I'm coming back as a dog because I like their lifestyle. Get up, eat, nap, go outside, come back in, sleep, nap. Folks, perfection. And there's Glenda and Sir Grace. Finally, Jesse got Bautissimo going for me. I don't know. I think it's just I pressed so many. I changed it so much. I changed it. Yeah. Anyways, I was this close to this laptop going through that window. Just saying. And we've got Gillum Farms. And we've only got half of Gillum Farms. I won't say that the better half is out on the road, but you never know. Johnny might be driving. And Miss Lisa. Sir Grace wants to know if we're kayaking for the cruise instead of being on a ship. Well, Sir Grace, I'm far too fat to kayak. And pretty broken, too. So I'm going to get on the ship that's got the food, alcohol, and ice cream. Y'all want to kayak behind the ship? I'll throw scraps. But this kitty cat's getting on board. I think I cleared that up, Glenda. I was going to say that boy is gone and hit his head again. If he thinks that I'm going to kayak over going on a ship, not going to happen. I think the world of him when I ain't kayaking with him. That's just wrong. Johnny is rocking Miss Lisa's shirt today. Well, I'm rocking Cruising Alaska. Two or three more weeks, and then I got to put in the order. I'm already talking. Where'd it go? No. Sorry. Believe it or not, folks, I hit the wrong button. I hate with this laptop, all my, I guess whenever everybody goes live or whatever, it comes up in the bottom right-hand corner. Well, where the chat is and where everything comes up is the exact same spot. So I'm trying to go down, and then I don't know, it was somebody's video was being released. So there I was staring at their video. Man, the troubles. My first world problems. And well, you see, Johnny, we need video or it didn't happen. Just saying. And if you go tying up that shirt, Miss Christine might not come home. Just saying. Then we got full-blown country. Everybody needs a frame named Booch. There's Mr. Jesse. Josh is in and out. We were talking earlier, and I was saying I had to go get another coffee because I just hadn't had enough coffee in my system yet. Come on. Y'all are doing some talking today. G'day, Peter. Peter, I tried to stay up and watch last night. Didn't work. I was modding for Tuber Chat as well. So I was trying to flip back and forth. I got to see a little bit of Brian's, and yeah. I fell asleep with the phone like this. I didn't hear Kevin go, "Scott, help!" So it must have been okay. Whoa. Scott. Get it right, Scott. It's the flip-flop Francher now. I'm missing something. Do explain or explain to me later. But I gone and, well, I'm not sure. Kamudjin, Alaska. Hello, sir. How are you? Hopefully everything's well up there. And hopefully you're not hanging onto a side of a train on the way into town. Man, oh man. Now, that's off grid, folks. When you got to check your luggage, and your ticket to get to town, you might be off grid. But g'day, Rob. Hopefully you and Sarah are doing well. Hopefully you're eyeing up a big old moose for freezer camp soon. You guys must be getting on to, I don't know if your hunting seasons coincide with ours or not, but yeah. I guess I'm not really allowed to say hunting, but you know, after what I saw last night, a buddy of mine sent me a video with a YouTuber, and I won't point any names, but over 1 million subscribers, cocking a gun and aiming it at somebody. The video is still up. But yet if we say pew pew the wrong way, we get tossed. And another friend, you notice how these instances of certain things, hey Linda, we've got different things happening, like, you know, a huge amount of northern Quebec burnt up. Nobody really knows why. BC, out in the middle of nowhere. Nobody knows why. Hawaii, or yeah, which God rest their souls to the people that perished. I want to see somebody try to explain what happened there. And then apparently I found out yesterday that there's a class action lawsuit going against the power company. Folks, I'm not one of those people that sit with tinfoil hats and point at the sky and say that the sky is falling. And then you look at Pennsylvania 3 days ago, one house is gone. There's a crater. 4 others around it burnt. I thought it was a gas explosion at first. Nope. Unexplained. Yeah. Are we seeing a pattern developing? I'll leave you with that. I'm from Texas, and I bet I'll get to meet Tony and Joni before Scott. What? If you're holding out on me, mister, you best be holding out. And you best, if you hold it out, you best be staying a week here. Just saying. I'll take you down and let you meet Sparkle Socks. Actually, it'd be more exciting if you took and put your thumb on her table and whacked it with a hammer. Just saying. Yes. Well, that was going to be one of my questions tomorrow night, Johnny. Shh. Stop now. You keep up questions like that, I'm just going to have to say, whoa, Johnny, you come and do the interview tomorrow night. Just saying. No. But I do believe some little fella on Sunday did say that he was going to go outside the next morning and shoot a video. Right, Johnny? Being Procrastination Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I haven't seen it yet today. I agree with you, Johnny. And as soon as you get good at it, Josh, if you could fly me up a watermelon, that'd be great. A couple of ears of corn as well. And the squash did look good. I think you need a bigger drone. I saw one that a full-size man can hang off of. There's a business for you, Josh. Your supper with a smile. And put a big smiley face on your drone. And then you let Titus operate it. Oh boy. That there sounds like fun. I'm spanking my Johnny. Josh, that's just not right. I don't know what to say, folks. It is only noon on Thursday, and he's supposed to be at work, but he's spanking some melon at work. I don't know. I'll just keep moving on. There's Missouri Outlaw Randy. You still off, Randy, or are you back on the road? I know you were shutting her down for a couple days, but not sure if you were taking the weekend and then heading back out Sunday or Monday, or if you're back out already. Life of a truck driver. If you don't roll those tires, the tires don't roll themselves. No. I don't owe them any money. No. I dated one, but I owe no money that I know of. Well, Miss Linda, you know what to do. 24 watching, 17 thumbs up. Now there's 26 watching. Josh does have his 2x4. Oh, there's Linda, front row, standing up screaming, "Spank those melons!" Yep. Yes, so Pooch has started going the same direction. Actually, he's not only going to do shirts and whatever, but he's getting into the coffee mugs now too. Well, this is how Bonfire does their work. Great advertisement, isn't it? Might have washed it. I did find out that it does get put through the washer or the dishwasher. But I'm also told that these mugs, now that I'm getting into the business, even the cheapest mugs should be able to handle upwards of 250 washes in a dishwasher, or 2,500 in a just hand washing. That's bottom line. This is maybe 12 to 15, and it just took the coloration right out. We were playing yesterday, and there's only one person that has seen. Well, I'm sure there's two, because I'm sure Miss Lisa was, "Show me." Anyways, Jesse, I sent Jesse my new mug last night. So we were playing. One of the people that I'm on council with, she does it just for fun. She does like high-end stuff though. Like she puts pictures, and so if I can run what I'm expecting. I'm going to be able to run. There's going to be a Hank Cup. Yes, folks, you've heard it here first. Hank is going to have his very own special mug. So, they won't be available for order for probably another month and a half, because it was on her equipment we were playing. My equipment still sitting on the other side here. But I did get my new printer. Whew, they're not cheap. And the mug press, I can do 2 mugs at once. And I tell you what, that's not no cheap venture either. I think it was, anyways, I did find an amazing company to deal with. Actually, a friend of mine who's getting out of making mugs around this area gave me his supplier. So, it's good for me. You need Bautissimo? We can hook you up in no time. We, by meaning I sit back and talk to you and we watch Jesse do the work. Works for me. I thought I was just about at the bottom. Oh, boy. So I see Randy answering yes. I'm not sure if he's answering yes that he's back on the road or yes that he's taking off to the weekend. That was my fault. I did ask multiple questions. Oh, and since I'm going through and, the farmer who is taking the beans off, I think it's beans off that field, he's a lucky man to be alive. His dad just lives 2 doors down from me. He was cranked by a car in the tractor. He was pulling a baler. The car come through the baler, just disintegrated the baler, and hit him hard enough from behind that he broke the PTO shaft off inside the tractor. Folks, the PTO shaft is encased in cast iron. Snapped it in half. He's one lucky man. And 2 beautiful little girls still have their daddy. And just because some little punk decided that he wanted to go fast and see how fast his little rum could go. Well, I believe the tractor, I believe he came out of the hospital on the weekend. The young lad still can't walk. Folks, if you live around farmers, you live out in rural, slow down, because you never know when you're going to meet a tractor. And these guys are only trying to make a living. And it hit real close to home this time. And, what sucks is it didn't even make the news to try to bring awareness to situations like this. Not a word. But anyways, they're both expected to make full recovery. But this is the young lad's 4th charge. He drove the tractor, the baler. Well, there's nothing left of the baler. And yes, it was an older baler, very strong, solid baler. It was stored inside greased multiple times a year. Whenever I had my wash truck business, I used to wash it 3 times. Once before he'd start cropping, halfway between, and then at the end. And then he'd put it back in the shed. Like this farmer looked after his stuff and then passed it down to the next generation, because actually that farmer turned out to have dementia and is in a home now. The year that he starting to slow down and take time for himself instead of farming 365. He was just, man, that's such a nasty disease. Is that an aerial photo taken with your drone, Scott? What are you talking about, Jesse? I've honestly only... I'm not driving no more, Scott. I've only had my drone out about a half dozen times this year. Every time that I go to take it out, that I have time, something comes up. Or it's pouring rain, or it's windy, or... Now, it's beautiful out there right now. I'd love to take my drone up this afternoon. By the time I go to take it up this afternoon, it'll probably be black, pouring rain. It's Thursday, folks. We always have a thunderstorm here on Thursdays. Hey, Charles. Fallen Arkansas veterans. I know, Peter. That's a pretty late live. Because between that and tonight, lots of moose moving around here. As of late, our season starts September 1st. Okay, so we're only a week off, because ours is the second Saturday in September. I think it starts here. But we're the same way. We have 2 moose that are in this vicinity. And you're starting to get into some urban housing once it gets closer to the town. I'm not that far out of town, but yeah, they're starting to come in a little bit more. Somebody was saying that because of the amount of rain that we had, the bugs, the mosquitoes and black flies and horse flies and deer flies and all that are driving them out of the swamps, is what we were told by a Ministry of Natural Resources officer. He said you're going to see a lot more wildlife on the roads this year. They're actually going to put out a radio campaign because of the amount of flies and whatever in the swamps, that they're not sticking around in the swamps. They have to come out. All in all, we really haven't had that much wind, so they have to get out into the open so they can at least have some wind blowing some of the skeeters around. Johnny, you got to come up and go moose hunting. Yep. You don't actually have to go that much farther than where I am right now to go moose hunting. But do me a favor. Don't be, how do I say this nicely? Don't be like a lot of tourists that think, oh, what a beautiful creature. I'd like to go pet it. A moose will stomp on you and kill you in a heartbeat, and then probably stand over you and laugh. Just saying. They're not nice guys. Yes, they look beautiful, but look at them from afar. Especially you get yourself a big old bull moose with a big rack on him. He can do a lot of damage. I've seen one flip a car. The biggest, well, I guess the biggest moose we've ever got would have been about 13 or 1400 pounds. Now, that was not dressed. Probably looking 800 pounds dressed. That was, well, it fed 1, 2, 3, 4 families for the winter. So there was quite a bit of feed come off of it. My Wild Homes, Melody, Ryan. Uh-oh. Hey, Goober. Anybody for a golden doodle? He's only got 30% of his small intestine left, but still a good goober. Hey, Joe. Oh, Joe, no. You and I in a kayak. That's just recipe for disaster. That's going to go down. We're going to give a whole new... Nice sitter. We're going to give a whole new outlook to the Titanic if you and I go on a kayak while going to Alaska. Was that Hank? He's just making some weird noises at Debbie. Yeah, no. Well, even getting in and out. One of us is going in and one of us is going out. Now, I wouldn't mind try to get onto one of those ice floes. That would be fun. But again, I'd have to sit and ride that down and hopefully hope that the water doesn't melt it before I get close to a shore. Just saying. Goodness gracious. We're busy here today. Destination fun. Howdy. Okay. G'day, D. And folks, there's another good travel channel, Destination Fun. I've been in and out, but again, once things settle down and I get into a routine with Kevin, then I'll be able to. There's some newer friends that I've met over on Tour Chat. Hey, Judy May. Hopefully everything's well with you on the other side of the invisible line. Well, Sparkle Socks. You know, you got Uncle Joe down there, and you got Sparkle Socks up here. Not too bright. Actually, I was going to say I'd Instagram you a picture that I have saved, but I forgot. You're not on Instagram yet, Josh. We're going to have to get Trinity on that. telling you, if we can't figure it out, that's the kid's job, is to get us going. And then my kids just kind of shake their head at me because now I'm on more social media outlets than what they are. And it was all after I decided that I was going to do YouTube. Then one of, I call my adopted sons, said, "Oh, yeah." And, I haven't coached the kid in years, but he's like, "Coach, I'm going to kick your butt. I'm going to get monetized before you." I said, "Really? Okay, then." Yeah, I think he gave up after 100 subs. Yeah, I won. It's all about competition, guys. Just saying. If you haven't noticed that I'm a little bit competitive, it is what it is. I think I've pretty much said hello to everybody, unless you're down here at the bottom. I'm just trying to get caught up here at the bottom. Yes, ensure that you're liking the liking all our friends here. It's a good way to build a community, guys. T&J Homestead, howdy, howdy. Don't be giving all my ice away. The dogs actually think they're having a popsicle / treat if we give them ice cubes. Hey, JB. Trying to get to the bottom, guys. Scott, it wears off if you don't use soap. Ooh. I don't know what you're talking about, Jess. Yes. Josh is probably having some cheeseburgers right now. But don't give all his secrets away, because if his wife finds out that he's having cheeseburgers again, he's going to be in trouble. So yes, if you jump on, you'll see Jesse. Jesse just typed cruise, and it drops all the cruise information. That way there, if anybody... it's yellow. Glenda, what are you doing? Thank you. Smash that like button, folks. All right, well, I see $9.99. She's the one to beat today. Cruise, yes. Cruise is good. If anybody does have any questions, I do think I am going to head to the States tomorrow to my P.O. box. I've got a few things sitting there. Possibly. And then I have a phone meeting with Terry in the afternoon. So if anybody has any questions for Terry, let me know. And I will pass them along and try to get your answers soon. Obviously, they're busy. We knew they were going to be busy this time of year. He's apologized every time I've talked to him, and I said, dude, we have 2 more years. And just think, guys, in under a week, we're going to be able to say we're under 2 years to the trip. It's going to be a blast. Oh, yeah, buddy. Hi, buddy. What's going on? Nah, that's my coffee. That's my coffee. That's my coffee. No, thanks anyways. You're not having my coffee. See you. Attention hound. He's an attention hound. I think I just missed something. I did. Miss Ann. Hello, Miss Ann. How are you? Hopefully everything's doing well in North Carolina. There, I believe it's just everybody chit-chatting now. Look over your shoulder, Scott, that picture. Oh, that one. Thanks, Linda. Did I miss Hillbillies? Hey. Hey. I do believe. Yes. Joe has, my goodness, he's had so much new stuff. If you're not following him, go look. I don't know how much I can say on here because I haven't seen any videos, and he might be putting out videos about what happened the other week. And if you're friends with him on Facebook, then you know what happened. But he has been a very, very busy boy. And yeah, he's been Ubering 365. I don't know if that man ever sleeps. That's all I got to say. I don't honestly believe that man. I think he's one of those androids or whatever that you just plug him in for 20 minutes. He's on fast charge and then he goes again. I used to be like that. I had an elk come out at me a couple of years ago, Lucky my dog. Oh, that's it. And an elk is not that big compared to a moose. The size of your elk would be roughly our white-tailed deer. When did you change his name from shithead to goober? Depends on the day, Jesse. And if he's being a good boy. Oh, 15 minutes to cheeseburger time. Oh, he's pre-ordered today, folks. Watch out. He's not going to be able to properly spank his melons if he's done that. Scott's at 2:15 minutes behind. What do you mean? I'm doing real good. 2:40. Where am I? Oh, heck, I'm only a little bit behind. Oh my good Lord. Okay. I just noticed that I just got a whole lot of things going on here. And thank you, Sir Grace. And obviously Miss Doubtfire. MT Homestead. Oh, Terry. Thank you. Oh, how far I am behind. Terry, that hurts. Ouch. I will get you. You got Uh, here's the first payment of the first mug. Yeah. See, I'm not that far behind. Or I just know how to read my chat. That's all. Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. Spank it, Josh. How did I know that was going to come out of your. How did I know that Miss Linda would be the first one to take it there? Just saying. Oh man. Not for nothing, Homestead. Hey, Ginger. I went to go to your live, Ginger, and it said you weren't live anymore. I'm like, what? So, yeah, like I said to Jesse earlier, I was, and there, I'm not behind anymore. Like I said to Jesse, I was just one of those procrastinating mornings where I wasn't getting, I'm still not in a fast paced mood today. Linda, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. No, I saw both, Terry. I read both. Or did you go again? Yeah, you said good morning. And then to see how far you were behind, I said thank you to both of those. Pure Okie. And now your last one, that was my slow down, Terry. I'm gonna have to send you guys one of my new cups now. Oh, nah. I don't know if I can pull it up as good as I did whenever I sent it to Jesse. I wasn't going to, but this is there is my new mugs. And yes, it was created so I just edited a little bit with the program that I'm using. There's multiple programs to use. Uh-oh. I done gone something wrong. I did something wrong again. Hang on before I invite him up. I invite him up. I know I'm going to catch it, so I might as well just put it on. All right.
I'm calling BS on you, Bubba. You missed every one of them super chats, and you may have read them, but you didn't say anything about them.
Even Terry agrees with me.
I said thank you, and then I said yes, I did. You're going to have to rewind. I said,
look at the tape. Look at the tape. Rewind the tape because Lisa and I right here were watching because Mike put the first one up, and then
I think it's Terry.
Or Terry put one up. Mike or Terry, one of them put a super chat. And then he put a second one up. I put one up. And you didn't say nothing about mine. And then
yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You're going to have to go back. I cannot.
Look at Pure Okie. I'm calling
because
BS.
You know what?
You're like
you can call BS all you want. I'm way down in Houston.
That's okay.
And I said,
you heard it here.
I said, Sir Grace. I said, Sir Grace, Miss Doubtfire. Thank you.
Why are you showing the people a picture of your mug? Show them the mug, not a picture of it.
Nope. That's all people get are teasers.
If it's not on video, it didn't happen. That's what you told. That's what you said earlier. It's not on video. It didn't happen. If you told Josh.
Okay. Hey, Jerry, you're a mod. Get him out of here.
Yeah, try again. I dare you, Jerry. Try it.
I dare you, Jerry.
I got the back door key, Bubba. So go ahead, try it, Jerry.
Yes.
But
and if I did, in my head, thank you for all the super chats, guys. I just, oh
okay,
man.
if you read mine, what was my $5 for? If you read
What's
it,
that?
you would know the comment. Well,
He may have read them, but he didn't.
He's too far behind or something.
What is my $5? What was my $5 super chat for? If
Your $5, your exact $5 was for your down payment for your first mug.
Okay, but you didn't read it out. You read it. You didn't read it out. You read it, but you didn't read it out because nobody knew that. There's the mug right there, and that was the one I was commenting on about washing it. If you don't use soap, it's going to wear off.
Oh,
you got to use soap.
Soap's overrated.
And the other comment I made about that picture was the one behind your right shoulder. There, you have an aerial picture of your right shoulder. Yeah, your other right. Yeah, that one there. There's an aerial shot of something. I was asking this, did you get that picture with your drone?
No,
Okay.
that was actually taken whenever Debbie lived. That's Debbie's hometown. That's where I'm going. Yeah, it's an aerial shot of her hometown before there was drones. That was actually taken with an aeroplane.
Yeah, or some sort of airplane or helicopter or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was taken by a airplane. But guys, truly, super chats are never ever required or asked, but they're always open.
Not expected. Not expected, right?
No, it's never expected.
Always appreciated.
Absolutely. Now I've got enough gas that I can get to New York tomorrow.
What'd you get? 3 liters, maybe? Is it how much is it? $5 a liter?
Well, no. Because everybody's $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Sir Grace and Miss Doubtfire's $5 each. So that's 2. Okay. So I think I could probably get about 10 liters with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That'll get you there. It may not get you home, but
I don't even think it'll get the old Hemi there. But I'm trying to think what the gas prices were whenever we were over there 3 weeks ago.
Yes, Linda, the Mod Father would love a bacon hamburger from you.
Oh,
even just a bite.
With old melted cheddar. Oh. Yummy.
Yep.
I
keep looking this way because I'm looking at the YouTube chat over here, and this is the StreamYard chat. So,
yeah, no, I'm just. Okay, no, I think I am all caught up now.
So they said Arkansas says they're $3.49 a gallon. We're like $3.75 a gallon. I don't know. I was
going to say I was almost positive that Ogdensburg was $3.69. $3.69.9 is what. Now it's still a heck of a lot cheaper there than what it is here. And the funny part is all the gas dealers there come to Toronto, Canada, pick up fuel and go back across the states. That invisible line again, folks. But they sell the same gas that's in my pumps in Canada, but it costs us right now we're at $1. Oh, I put gas in the truck the other day. Roughly about $1.60. No, sorry, that was high test. So it's $1.28 or 29. The last time I got gas was Oh, sorry. I just looked out. I didn't see my truck. I was like, but I forgot I parked it back further. I just about gave myself a heart attack. Hey, Martin and Sue.
Did you get the new Ford yet?
No. No.
Chicken.
The only two good things with that is the sound system and the road noise. There is zero road noise with these new 2023 Fords. So I help out a buddy every now and again.
You should have let me know a little earlier. You were looking for a vehicle because I knew a guy that was giving away a free BMW. He's just giving it away.
Yeah, I know, but for me to try to haul that back, I thought about it.
No.
I thought coming down to have a visit.
Why do you think he would want another Jeep? Because I think he's on like his third Jeep. So you can't go wrong with a Jeep. Is that right, Mike? Or Terry? I think it's Terry.
What? Well, yeah.
Oh, intruder
no.
alert, intruder alert, intruder alert. I wonder how she got there.
I wonder how she got there.
Intruder alert, intruder alert.
I wonder how that happened.
You better be ready for a smackdown because she's on fire after a couple of comments you said. And you don't want to mess with that lady. I mean, I'll disconnect if I have to.
Hey guys, I came to get the two of you to make nice. You have to both behave.
We're always nice. I mean, that's how we show each other love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Belt Loop and Devil Dog in a minute.
Hey, whoa. No. We're higher class.
We're not,
okay.
we're not that low.
Argumentative.
We're not as low as those two.
I'm teasing. I am not the nice police. Hey, Linda Peterson. But
she's representing us.
That's right. She's on my side.
Well, I do.
What can I say? What can I say?
Okay, she's got to go.
Who's your YouTube daddy?
She's out of here.
Oh my goodness. I just happened to have it on. I was wearing it when I got up this morning to take the grandchildren.
Miss Ann, not to change the subject, but how are you feeling today?
I am good. I really am good. Jesse is referring to an infusion that I just had this past Monday of Avsola, and it is for arthritis, psoriatic arthritis mostly, but inflammation in your body to help.
Yeah.
And I am 80%, probably, maybe 85.
And that's without medication. You're not taking
I'm not taking anything. I stopped all the prednisone. I mean, the only thing I take is a BC powder or a Motrin every now and again. But it's amazing because today is just Thursday. But y'all, Scott, and Jesse, you too, of chronic pain. If you can go from a Monday to a Thursday, or it really started Tuesday. If you can go for 48 hours and be almost pain-free.
Just saying.
I almost forget what that's like to be pain-free.
Now granted, I still feel there's some stuff, but I'm so good. If this is as good as it gets, this is awesome.
Amazing.
So I'm
absolutely amazing.
For anyone out there that has problems with arthritis or psoriatic arthritis or psoriasis. My psoriasis is even clearing up, which is kind of crazy. And this did not come on until I'll be 64 the end of this month. This started coming.
Doesn't look a day over 22.
No.
Thank you for reacting that way.
Maybe 46, but not 64.
Most people, when I tell them that, they go,
disclaimer, folks. She doesn't always lie. Disclaimer, folks.
But the psoriasis part, had not developed until the last 6, 7 years, something like that. So I
Okay.
was almost 60 before I developed any psoriasis. But it has been yesterday. I'm at the grandbaby's house. It's a 2-story home, has 6 or 8 steps to walk in the front door. And it was always a thought process. When I would get to the steps, you have to think about it. And I was walking like I was 100 years old, 1 step and a foot, 1 step and a foot.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't want to fall, or
No, and it
I get it.
hurts to do that. It hurt. So yesterday I went out. I was careful going down, trying to hold the rail, and I came back here, and my hands were full, and I turned around and looked and went, I just walked up those steps like a normal person. I haven't done that.
It almost bring you to tears.
It does. It really does. And so, yay. Now I have to learn how to walk again.
Normally.
But Miss Ann,
Normally.
tell them how you walked up the steps on Monday. How you were walking up the steps on Monday.
I was walking on Monday. I mean, it started at 8:00 in the morning, and by Monday evening, I was able to walk like a regular person, a little slower. And now I can walk, up a flight of steps. And Jerry from Butler Family Farm, I haven't been able to do that since I got my knee replaced, and that was over 5 years ago. So it can be done. And if it doesn't heal completely, Jerry, from your knee surgery, don't stop. Don't accept that this is just how it is, because there's help. There is help out there. I just thought, well, I got another good 30, 40 years, maybe being 64, if I make it to 100 kind of thing. I'm just going to have to live with it. But you really don't have to.
But she was walking up the steps where you take a step and put the other foot on the same step.
Yeah.
Take a step, put the other foot on the same step. And now she's going step, step, step.
Yeah,
step.
It is unbelievable. I haven't done that. Even on big doses of steroids, I would still have to gingerly walk.
Hey, wait, we have a ginger be careful. We have a ginger in
Yeah, you've been nice to Ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and our Okie Homestead, she's learned to live with limitations and work around the pain. I was doing that too, I was doing that too. And you just say, well, I'm just not going to let it beat me. Scott, you're still going on cruises, and Jerry and Jesse, you guys still went and gathered and did things and kept going. And I was doing the same, but I got places to go, stuff to do. I wanted to be able to enjoy it. I want to go on a cruise to Alaska in a couple of years, and I want to be able to walk up the plank or walk the plank, whatever you guys do.
Oh, you don't want to walk the plank.
No. No, you walking the plank, you're in trouble when.
That's right.
So, and Miss Ann had some difficulties at first, which she was able to overcome the difficulties. I'm talking about in getting the Absola.
It was a battle.
It was a big battle.
Yeah,
so
it was a battle.
It wasn't real easy. But she kept going and kept going and kept pushing and pushing, and finally got approved. So if you're having problems the first time, don't give up.
Right. It was almost 2 months from the time that I saw a rheumatologist that said that that's the medication that I should be on, to the time that I actually got treated. Now, 2 months of hurting and knowing that there's something out there that can help you and that you just can't get to it is very frustrating. But to continue on, jump through the hoops. There was just these weird, bizarre things that happened in appointments and insurance and all these kinds of things. But I can put my dancing shoes on falling Arkansas veterans. It sure can. And but don't give up. In other words, you just keep moving forward. There
Now,
are some hoops to jump through, but you keep
I don't know if
moving
you can see this. This is my forehead because I had psoriatic arthritis, right?
forward.
So you see my forehead. I'm starting to look like Gorbachev.
Oh,
Okay, I'm serious. It was getting red. I mean, from the scratching and the itching. But
Mhm.
now I have completely been healed. Nothing's there. It's all gone. It was all on this side.
right.
It was red as can be, and that Acela started working immediately. When I say immediately, it was gone. It was starting to go away within the first 2 weeks, and the itching stopped. So, and I'm not saying this is a cure all. I'm just saying this is what it has done for me, and
Right.
it
And
was
for
done
me,
Miss
yeah.
Ann. But
Now, Scott, tell me about, I'm sorry, Jesse,
go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
You were going to inquire with your doctor, and you have a face. It's a no-go?
Nope. Won't do it.
They feel like it won't help you?
No, I'm told I don't need it.
Is it
To a doctor that has no idea.
right?
You
Is
know,
it
I've never been to a rheumatoid,
a rheumatologist?
doctor, rheumatologist. So, whenever we first started, yeah, that's the name of their guy's Afsala.
Mm-hmm.
She just, it was an outright no. She said that it's because of the pain pills I'm on. And I said, no, it's not. And she said, well, we need to pull you off all those pain pills and put you on even heavier stuff. I said, no, you're not.
Oh my.
I'm not going to be an opioid person that becomes addicted. Sorry. I have an addictive personality, and there's no way in hell you're going to set me up.
There's such a rebound in that when you're taking the pain medication and it wears off, it hurts 10 times worse because there's just a real rebound with that medication. But I'm sorry. Is there a way that you can request to see? I don't know a thing about Canadian.
So, yeah, I don't know.
So
they have their process.
Right.
Here you can just go to a specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you guys pay right up front, where I've got to be referred from my GP.
Yeah.
To, like this process could take upwards of
I have
to 2 years.
Yeah, I had to be referred.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this psoriatic arthritis was starting to worry me so bad that it was starting to get red and losing my hair right here. It's all coming back now, but I was starting to lose my hair. I was reaching, folks. It was getting bad. I went and bought me a hat with another set of hair just in case I lost my regular hair. I still have it now, folks. But
I need a hat.
This would have been me right here wearing this hat all the time. Kind of like Sherman. Have you ever seen Josh without his hat on? Well, this would have been me. But now that I got
I haven't. Come to think of it, I don't think I have.
No. The only time you take it off when you go to bed or takes a shower.
Yeah, Dee says from Homestead in the Woods, she says, that's a good match, Jesse.
Well, I had to get specially made, see? So it would match my head.
Well, I mean, I called my GP and said, this is the doctor I want to go to. And he already knew that I needed to get to a rheumatologist. And so
that's awesome news, Miss Ann.
He just referred me because there's several other people that are saying in the chat they have to be referred to a specialist. Most of us do. And quite frankly, the rheumatologist that I am going to call to make sure that my insurance would cover them before they would take me.
My rheumatologist had me on a pill medication, which I'm still on, but I'm not. He cut the dosage in half. So I don't need to take that, but half of that, and then the other half is supplemented by the infusion that I get. Now it takes 2 to 3 hours, depending on how much you're getting.
Oh yeah, it took me 3.5 hours.
You're sitting there, drip, 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 drip. It takes a while to get in there, but I do it every 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's
okay.
Yeah.
So
you'll get to that eventually, Miss Ann. You do the first one, the second one 2 weeks later, the second one 4 weeks later, then 8 weeks after that.
You can see I look like a drug addict. I've got.
Oh my gracious! They blew a few veins while they were at it.
I have to wear
she wears a long sleeve shirt. See.
Yeah. My veins are terrible and they roll
said-
and
She has
move
to tell
around.
people, no, I'm not from California. No, I'm not from
That's
LA.
right.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not an IV drugger. But yeah, it's the same thing on the other arm. I went in.
Oh,
I went in yesterday in one of the hamburger joints to order a hamburger, and I didn't realize I had short
Linda.
sleeves on, and I went to put my arms out and I went, I would like, I want a cheeseburger and a Coca-Cola, please.
So Dink and Tank, it's not a wig. It's flare hair. I don't know where it's a website called flarehair.com. Flarehair.com. And they even got redheads. If you're a redhead, I'm just saying, Josh.
oh no, Josh is out of here. He said
Yeah,
it's cheeseburger time, so
But
he's
if-
out.
Well, but if you listen to the
okay.
replay, they have some redheads. So you can wear a hat like this.
Rheumatologist. Oh man, once they diagnose you with fibromyalgia, they don't want to do much. They just say, "Oh well, sorry, sucks for you." But
There's nothing, up here instead of, my mother-in-law's got it, Debbie's got it. And the only thing they do is pump people through, like
right,
high-end painkillers.
you be
And
eating the cheese.
Debbie was
glad you
diagnosed as a
listened.
very young woman. Like she was diagnosed just before Brooke was born, and Brooke just turned 23,
Okay, she was young.
24. No, she just turned 23. So, she was diagnosed like 23, 24 years ago. And
With fibromyalgia.
they wanted to
Oh,
put her
God.
on like high-end painkillers then. And she's like, I'm not going to take it, because she said, what am I going to be like in 30 years?
Right,
Right. Like at what point are you going to keep, shoving me full of all this stuff? And she's
Yeah, grace and power.
bit the bullet, and, I know it kills her, especially lifting and pulling and, all the patience and whatever. And
Well, it's awful. It's awful. But there, I truly believe there's some help out there.
And let me tell you, the medical people, just because they're in the medical profession doesn't mean they know everything. Because Lisa was misdiagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Her pancreas wasn't doing anything. They had to redo the deal, and she's a type 1. She uses a pump.
Right.
Yeah.
She uses a pump to pump for her insulin.
Yeah.
She was for type 2. We could not control it. It would go up and down, because her pancreas wasn't working. And
Right.
they thought she was a type 2, and she wasn't. She's a type 1. So
exactly.
Yeah,
And
they're human. They're just
human. Yeah.
And
and she was diagnosed before it became mainstream, where they threw that diagnosis at everybody. They actually did all the tests and whatever, and yes, it turned out that that's what it was with her.
Yeah, they had tests, later on in life that they ran that they didn't have when they first diagnosed her. So they're able to do a re-evaluation, and yeah, sure enough, she's type 1. So yeah, she's on a pump. So she was giving herself 5 or 6 injections a day.
Huh.
Well,
what? I bet I've got a good friend that has tried to control her diabetes with diet, and her sugar still goes all over the place. I bet
she may be misdiagnosed. She might be type 1.
Yeah, I bet that's the issue. So, okay, so Linda Peterson said her hair color's been everything. She's wigged out.
Yeah, but there are some type 2 folks that are on a pump as well. You don't have to be only type 1 to be on a pump to regulate the sugar, right?
So I just want to tell everybody I will be off Facebook until further notice. I just got a message, and my account's been suspended for 180 days.
Well, now
Facebook jail
for a scam.
No, I'm in Facebook jail.
Lisa tried to send him a messenger a while ago, and it wouldn't go through. Facebook Messenger, and he wouldn't go through. So it's not a scam. Not this one.
No,
I've gotten those messages a lot, and
he's in Facebook jail.
No, I'm in, and I don't even use it, so I don't even know.
Well, what? Let me look you up. Are you under Rambling with the Brooms?
No, under my real name.
Okay. And as far as I was just curious if somebody else took you over.
Well,
And-
Miss Lisa has all my stuff, and she said that it was blocked from her end. So
Okay. I was just curious if somebody had stolen your account and put all kinds of nasties up there. I don't know what.
I don't know. Miss Lisa, did you try to look up my portfolio and just see if? But it's sitting here.
She's
said that, like it said to chat with us, send them a phone number. So I just texted them my number and said, you'll wait for 6-digit code. And well, that's 10 minutes ago.
If you really want it fixed, you can send $599 to my PayPal, and I'll make sure it gets fixed.
Well, see,
you know what? You forgot one little piece of information that I said there. I don't use it. It ain't going to hurt my feelings.
And you forgot one piece of information I said. I said, if you want to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it will just be Glenda. Glenda and, sorry, Glenda, I went to send you the link to come up, but I can't.
Oh, through Facebook.
Her message comes back as content isn't available.
Oh.
When she goes to Scott.
That's all I get is just,
see, Sherry and I think, Sherry from Black's Tropical Homestead think that I opened a message that said you have violated Facebook, blah, 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 blah. And so I opened that email and I didn't open the link, but right after that is when all those trolls came, like by the gazillions. And that's not an exaggeration. It was like 5,000 of them. And she had the same thing happen to her a week before, but not as many. When she opened that email, it was all a scam. Once you open the email, you could realize that it's a scam. But even
this here is not a scam. They're not wanting money, and it's not like I'm going on the interweb to get my information. It's my apps. So for them to take over my apps, they can't do it.
Right.
They can if I was just going on like Google or.
Oh, that stuff just went right over.
Yeah, you know what, Jerry? It probably did.
I don't understand. Scott offended a snowflake.
Did Jerry report you?
I don't know. He's gone.
And said couldn't send poor Grace and Fire. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Who's Marie talking about? You talking about me, Marie?
Says Linda Peterson.
Oh, Linda. Okay.
Yeah, it does put hair in perspective. You don't care. You don't care.
He says no. He's still there.
Don't care about hair as long as.
Oh, well, I thought you said you were going to. I thought you said you had an appointment you were off to.
He said
I can still get text messages. I just can't get Facebook messages.
How about Instagram? You can still get Instagram messages, right?
Can do Instagram.
Yeah.
Because it's all meta, so it's
actually there. I can send Glenda a Instagram message.
Instagram, good. Russian Wind Mountain, Not for Nothing Homestead, Gillum Farms. I kind of thought he might be up here today. He has been everywhere.
I'm so glad Russian Wind Mountain changed their name. They used to be Passing Gas Mountain, but now I'm so glad they changed it to Russian Wind. It sounds so much more appropriate.
Well, it was just kind of a smelly situation that,
That was a sneaky situation. No, I'm just playing Russian Wind. I don't know that you did. That was a joke. Okay.
Just kidding. He's
just kidding.
All in no, really, he's not. But that's okay.
No, I was. Everybody in the chat that knows me knows I'm always a kidder.
That if Jesse doesn't kid you, then he's not even thinking about you.
Well,
If you can't be on
and that's
Facebook,
it.
Then how will you be in the cruise group? Joyfully Orange Deborah says.
I'm not in the Facebook group for 180 days now, but that'll be Jesse and Lisa and Glenda. They can look after it.
There's always another.
I'm
way.
just worried that
FLT.
I'm just worried, Jesse, that they took that down because I made it. You might want to have a look at that.
Because you made it what?
Because he made the group.
Because I made the Cruising Alaska group. Hopefully they didn't take it down.
Your knee's doing very well, Jerry.
Or did something happen in there and that's why I'm put in jail? I don't know.
It's been up for months, Scott.
I know it's been up for months.
See if it lets me still go in there.
Let's see.
I just put Battissimo on.
Well, Lisa can do
No,
it.
I'm still in there. It still comes up.
Okay. Well, no, that's good.
They
That's
didn't
really
disable-
good. And
they
that,
didn't disable that page.
Cruise in Alaska. Yeah, I can still see it too.
But everything with Scott's name on it is gone. No, I'm just playing.
No, whatever his comments are, if you click on his picture,
Yeah.
it just goes, this content isn't available.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and it just said that they've suspended me for 180 days.
Hmm.
All right.
Why?
It says here, it said user.
Doesn't say.
It says user, which is you, because you created this, has absconded with the Alaska cruise money.
Well, you ain't getting much. You didn't get much.
That's why I said I wasn't touching a dime. That's why I went with NCL. Because a lot of the cruising groups wanted Jesse and I to actually collect the money.
Really?
And I'm like,
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing
Keep
that.
doing it.
Are you kidding me? They did.
Yeah, they wanted us to collect
wanted
the
us
money
to
from all
collect
the
the
people
money.
who were going to go.
No
But we ain't
way.
doing that.
No way.
Yeah.
That's nuts. No.
And I'm not going to mention, but there was two of them that
Serious.
wanted us to collect all the money and then be their middleman. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
unless Jesse and I, and
Unless y'all
you're
got
paying us full time to be working for you.
Right.
Let me just say,
no.
if Scott and I were to collect all the money and all the fees and keep track of all your information on stuff, it would be a carnival. I guarantee it would.
Oh,
It would be a big carnival.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
four of Debbie and Lisa would be crazy too because they're the backups. That's for sure. They're
No,
the ones that
I-
do it
I
all
just-
great.
I can't even. It's like I couldn't even believe that they brought up such a thing.
That's nuts. I would look. Bobby and Sherry at the Soul Family Expo would take the money for a dinner. It was like $40.
Oh yeah, sure.
PayPal them, and then they pay the restaurant. That was a pain getting $40 from everyone. I'm telling you. And then it got to the point where she just didn't write your name down until you paid her. Period. I mean, didn't care if it was her mama. She, she just didn't write the name down.
You know how hard it is to try to get money for that. And everybody's trying to, everybody wants the merch. Well, I can't afford to foot the bill for everybody. So unfortunately, it ain't going to get ordered until,
yet. Mm.
Sorry, I don't have that kind of money.
Right. Yeah. So
Hell,
yeah.
I don't even have a
$40
quarter of that money.
Yeah, no, $40 a person compared to $5,000 to $6,000 a person. There's just no way I would be responsible for that.
Yeah.
No way.
And would you hold my $5,633 for me
Right.
until August 25th?
Yeah, I'll be glad to hold that for you. You just. Mhm. And what if something happens to one of y'all? Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. What if something happens to, or let's just say we have a falling out or something, and I have half of the money. You think I'm gonna give it back?
Right.
I know where you live.
Yeah. You don't know where I went. You know where I live, but you don't know where I went.
So Gillum Farms.
Not far with that kind of money.
Yeah, look, Johnny from
Hey.
Gillum Farm says we want the merch, but PayPal is a no-go. I just want to mail a check. Can they just mail a
I
check?
don't understand.
No, you can do that. You can mail a check to Lisa and I. We can definitely take a check.
Well,
But
you can
don't
either
let
do
that
that, but either just call Lisa, or I can. I don't know. Lisa's not having a problem with the link.
No, he's just saying
He
that he
doesn't have
doesn't
a
use
PayPal.
PayPal. He doesn't use PayPal. He's had issues
Oh.
with PayPal. So
Okay,
he's
well,
elected not to use it. So if you want to Zelle it, I'm sure you can use Zelle. But that's
Yeah.
another app that you have to download.
But I'm guessing they don't like to use anything online like that.
Right, and there's a lot of people that don't. So
I'm not-
And there are.
we're okay with that. If you can, if you want to send a check, the check's just fine. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, because either way, the money's either going to go to cover the shipping, or and then Miss Lisa and I'll just work with that behind the scenes. That's all.
Yeah.
No
'Cause
big
I have
deal.
Cash App and PayPal, but I don't have Zelle, but I'm sure it would be simple
Yeah.
to download an app.
Most banks do
So,
deal with Zelle. So if you don't have
Miss
Zelle,
Lisa does have Zelle, Glenda, but I think you know that. So,
well, she's asking.
oh,
if
she was
John
asking
has-
Johnny. Okay,
Johnny if he has Zelle, and Zelle's real easy to use. Trust me. And you want to use Zelle as opposed to is it Venmo?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Linda
think it's
said,
Venmo.
Oh, Venmo, apparently you stay away from it. It's nasty.
Well, it's so much. Not just that. It shows all your business.
Just send the check, Johnny.
Just send a check, Johnny.
just send a
Yeah.
check. That's right.
And-
And Linda Peterson said she tried and she can't get into the Facebook either with the cruise item. Did you do cruise in Alaska, Linda? Because I just got in it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Just
not an
scroll
admin.
up.
I'm just a regular.
Or look, I'll put it in there again. And you just click on that link right there, and it should open right to the Alaska page.
Yeah, cruise in Alaska 25.
Boom! It just popped up.
Yep. And
And if it's not opening up for you, then there might be something else, another issue.
Yeah.
because
yes.
I'm not a admin or anything. I'm not a, I'm
She's just
just
a
a
normal-
I'm just a
It's
regular
user.
visitor
user.
in there.
She's a user, folks.
I'm a
She's just a-
user.
She's just a user.
I'm a user.
Look at her arms.
I was going to go there, but I'm like, no, I'm not.
Terrible. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
just-
was like that. The lady poked me right here, not even in the middle, but on the side, because she said she couldn't see the one in the middle. Man, I had a brown red spot right here for about 2 weeks.
I'm hoping because I go back in 2 weeks. I'm hoping they're gone by that time.
So she, my GP had a major issue because it's a protein something, and that's kind of frowned against up here. It is Canadian approved.
You talking about Absalom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a protein that is extracted from mice.
Mice, yeah.
So
If Jesse starts running on a wheel and Miss Lisa's sitting there eating a chunk of cheese watching them, folks, we know.
And I'll start squeaking.
I don't get it. He does.
Yeah. I'll start squeaking and eating cheese.
Or I mean, Miss Ann. Miss Ann. Sorry,
Yeah.
Miss Lisa. Told you.
Yes,
I haven't even
did,
finished
and
my
I won't
coffee
say-
yet.
Linda Peterson says she can't get in it on the Facebook.
Oh, come on, Linda. I know you can. If anybody can do it,
She
Linda,
said
I
yes,
know you
she
can.
did, and it doesn't work.
Well, Linda is the plethora of information. She
Exactly.
has done it all, man.
Is there anybody else that can click on that link and tell us if they can get in or not?
I can't for 180 days.
How long
She
is
says,
that?
I live Safari and Chrome, and it worked for both.
30, 60.
6 months.
That's what Lisa says.
And great.
Yeah, 6 months.
Linda can't.
Well, Scott, you can go through Debbie's.
Linda
account.
says, I can get in, Linda.
Okay,
Or-
Lisa says okay.
And
Okay,
even Jerry, if Jerry can get in it, anybody can get in it.
Okay, all right. So there must be something funky.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all in how we hold our mouth anyway. That to me, when it
How
comes
you
to
hold your mouth whenever you click on that, it's like,
Hey, Glenda, go to Instagram.
Okay. Well, guys, it is 20 minutes to 2 my time. 20 minutes
My
to
time
1
too.
y'all.
That's a good time.
It is a good time. I'm going to need to pop down. I just wanted to come and say hi to y'all and speak to everybody.
You just wanted to be a referee. That's all.
I did. I had to come straighten out my boys.
Separate facts.
You know that ain't gonna happen. That's why we get along so well.
That's right. I'm going to have to leave in a few minutes, go get the children. They're at they go to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a little Christian school that goes with homeschooling. And,
Okay.
they're in their
Hey,
classroom.
Sister Winnie.
Yeah, Sister Winnie. There we go.
Yeah.
And Lynn at Ann Lynn.
Oh yes, Aunt Lynn. Aunt Lynn's always here. Sometimes she lurks.
So
Sometimes she's up front.
Linda brings up a very important question. If you want to be a part of the Facebook group, you have to answer the questions. There's 2 questions. And
yes.
It's regarding privacy. So once you answer the 2 questions, then you're allowed in. But you must.
That's true.
You must be logged into your Facebook account. It's not going to just go there. So.
Unfortunately, and not unfortunately, but it's, there's a lot of folks that don't not agree with social media, but like Debbie, she'll come in and she'll say hi over my shoulder or whatever. You might see her passing a video, but YouTube's my thing, not hers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to force it on them,
Wow.
and that's totally up to them. So all that we're doing with the questions is you don't ask,
Well, we're just providing awareness that there is privacy issues, and we want to make sure that we want to let people know that we are serious about this, and some people don't want to advertise either their name or their alias. So that's why we're asking. The police are here.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I'm scared.
Smart enough to come up with a fake name.
Hey,
Hey.
hang on a second. I can't hear you.
Don't you look beautiful?
Oh,
Thank you.
Hear you.
She's always
Oh,
looking
we got a
beautiful.
problem. Just a minute.
Okay. That pretty green.
We'll take her
Oh
off.
gosh, she'll be right back.
She's got to do something.
Yeah. She looks all dressed up like she's
Just
getting
give us a
ready to
thumbs
travel.
up when you're ready there, Glenda. Just give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, just give us a thumbs up whenever you're ready. No, you can't. No, put that back on.
A thumbs up, not the hem up, not the skirt up.
Not the skirt up, but
Just kidding.
She's gone to get her chickens, and she's got chickens flying all over here. Guys, I wish you guys could see this. She done gone crazy.
she is the crazy chicken lady too, by the way.
She is.
She's not just
There's the one and only sweet Christine, my sister.
Oh boy.
How are you, Christine?
saying a quick hello. That's like,
Well,
hello.
that's it. And
Hello.
your hubby'd be up here, but he's having a hard time to figure out. I sent him the link, so he just has to press it or double click it. He can't figure it out, folks.
That doesn't help. It doesn't help me.
I just
Okay,
easily
what-
sent him.
We'll let you in. It'll be either me or Lisa or Glenda that'll let you in.
Or
Marie.
Debbie.
Or Debbie.
Cruise
Well,
page. This
Yeah,
coming.
Debbie can get in.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Debbie.
Good.
Okay, you've been approved, Marie. Lisa approved you. She said, thank you for answering the questions.
Yay.
It's
So, Lisa, I
mostly-
see nothing, but you're surrounded by ball products.
Oh
over
my
there.
goodness. She's been busy.
We were invaded with ants yesterday.
Invaded
Yeah.
with what?
Ants.
Oh,
It's so
no.
dry
yeah.
here. There's no water. It's so
Every
dry here. Ants, roaches, lizards, geckos, everything, crickets, everything's looking for water and food.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, we get that as well. Bertha will have to go around and spray outside of the house.
let me tell you
I just picked up everything off the floor.
so let me tell you something. The best
Okay.
part about having a drought, no mosquitoes.
They all came to North Carolina.
They ain't got no. We ain't mosquito for months.
Give us a thumbs up when you're ready.
Our Okie Homestead, she answered all the questions.
Hey.
There she
Yeah, you're
is.
good. She's approved you, Marie.
Ah, goodness me.
What is the
No,
problem?
Johnny, it shouldn't. Can you send Johnny the link? I've tried now
Okay,
twice,
I'll send it.
and he says that he can't jump in. I don't know why. I sent him. All that he has to do is double click it. The same one is what I sent Glenda, and she's here. Just
I got
saying.
in. Just saying, I got in, but I could not hear you guys. And the mic was working good. And then I when I pulled out, I did a test to make sure I could hear by just hitting the music. I
Yeah.
could hear the music just fine. And I'm going,
Oh.
okay, I don't know what's going on with my computer. So I'm not going to restart it. I'm just going to hop on the phone.
Okay, there you
Okay.
go. Well, your earrings are beautiful, honey.
I made them. Thank you very much.
What? They're
Yes,
gorgeous.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's leather.
Oh,
And
so pretty.
I ran them on a Cricut and then just kind of put a little fringe at the bottom to snip them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, a couple of years ago, I made Christmas presents for everybody, and there was a lot of earrings.
There's not much you can't do, though, Glenda. I'm telling you. You're
Oh.
a busy woman. You do.
Okay,
so
Aunt
much.
Lynn. Have a good afternoon. Safe
Oh,
trip to
Aunt
the post
Lynn.
office.
Oh,
She's-
okay. She's getting the winter stuff out.
Going to the post office.
Yes. But
I think I know I got something in there.
Okay.
I think you did.
Yeah. So we got a package from your Aunt Lynn.
Oh,
And I'm telling you, I'm not going to divulge anything right now, but it was awesome.
well,
It
I'm
was
gonna.
awesome.
I'll tell
I bet
I
you
got
had to
nothing.
film it right away.
No,
Oh, they're probably already gone.
no,
Mhm.
no. I did sneak one, and Lisa snuck one, but
One yesterday, one today.
but what I did was I put some more foam underneath it to make it look as full as it was before I touched it.
You quality controlled it, is what
No,
you're
so
saying.
no, she made. I'll be okay. She
Uh-huh.
made me two types of cookies
Yep.
because she won a book on our live.
Yep.
And it was all about 101 ways to make cookies or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And she made the chocolate chip and the oatmeal chocolate chip. The difference
Awesome.
is she put pecans in them chocolate chips, and she knows I love pecans. I'm nutty. I'm nuts balls over pecans. Trust me. And
It might have been a
and I no, she didn't. I don't think she put the pecans in the oatmeal. Did you, Lynn? I don't remember.
Oh, she says birthdays and Christmas
But-
are common.
And then she got some vanilla gifted by Glenda. I think Glenda, didn't you give her
No,
some?
Sir Grace
She
was
won.
voluntold by me.
Oh,
Yeah, Sir Grace was voluntold. Royalty had to
She
give stuff away.
I
Yeah.
made sure of it.
Given
And
a
I did
bottle.
the same with Ann. I voluntold him to send
Correct.
some earbuds to Ann.
My apologies. It was Glenda voluntold
Yes.
Sir Grace that he was giving Lynn a bottle of vanilla. So with
Yeah.
the vanilla and the book, she said, I got to make some cookies.
Hey,
You know.
Brenda.
And
And
what
who doesn't like cookies more than Santa? Just saying.
I got none, and her son came over right after she had made those, and she could have passed it. But what I will say,
Wait a minute. Just because you're family doesn't mean you automatically get cookies.
I do. Do you
There's
not
nothing in the
understand?
clause that says
I'm her favorite. You got to
Of
remember this.
course you are.
but you're not her.
course I am.
You're not her favorite mod father.
Well, but
Just
what I
saying.
did get was persimmon pudding, and oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, I've never had that.
Oh, it's a wet. Okay,
Hey,
it's
which
called
one of
persimmon
y'all?
pudding.
Which one of y'all yelled because somebody woke up Miss Brenda over at Freedom Redbird? Somebody just woke her up.
It
and
was
she's
me
late.
singing. "Ah."
I think somebody said cookies, and Brenda was like, "Yep, I'm here."
No,
Hey,
I
She
don't
don't
have
got
none of
none.
those.
She don't got none from
I
Aunt
ain't got
Linda.
none of those.
Hey,
Persimmon
Darren, what's going on, buddy?
Mm.
Thorhaven Farms.
Hey, Thor.
Thorhaven.
Farm.
Been too long, he says.
Darren, you got to check out my new mug, brother. Once I find it.
Hey, so which I sent it to Johnny, but a few minutes ago, I don't know if he's gotten it yet. But
What?
did you send it? What email did you send it to?
I texted it to him that he just had to click on it.
Oh, okay. I sent it to his Gilliam Farm.
So there you
Ooh,
there you go,
nice.
Darren.
Hold on, Scott. Let me make it big.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness.
That is nice.
Oh,
That's my new mugs.
Yeah. But did
Very nice.
Scott, that is gorgeous.
Takes a lot of work.
Did he make it or did you have someone else make it? It's just a picture.
It takes a lot of work. What kind of work?
Yeah, I don't believe it because he don't have a video. If you don't have a video, it didn't happen.
There he is.
Hey.
Johnny.
Okay, let me explain what was happening. So I had, every time you send me that link, it wants me to reload Google Chrome, and I have Google Chrome loaded on this computer about 4 times right now, and I just don't want to load it again. So I just need the actual link. But anyway, look, check this hat out, folks. 1 of 4. There's only 4 of these.
I don't have one of those.
JB,
JB.
excuse me, JB.
Yep.
And
What does it say? Look at
She's
there.
done-
Look at there. She's
You're
Lisa's
rocking
shirt
The
on.
other side. There you
Yeah,
go.
the
See,
other side.
she's on your other side.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous.
don't be jelly.
But did you try the jelly yet?
You know, I want to tell, I'm going to stand up for a second. I want
Okay.
Lisa,
Oh,
check this out. This shirt actually comes down, and it's not like one of those belly button ring shirts that you see.
Mm.
Like most of the shirts that I get, people they just don't fit. It's long enough, and I want to commend you guys on having a really great shirt.
They
Thank
do
you.
have nice shirts. They really do.
well, those come from Sticker Mule,
We get those from Sticker Mule.
not Bonfire, where our merch is from.
Yeah.
But they don't have real yet.
Ooh.
There
Is
you
he
go.
not one special man? I mean,
Had that either.
he's got the hat and the shirt and
He-
the sticker. What? in the
He-
I know, but he got that sticker from somebody in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Really? Stuff just can't get here from Canada, can it?
And that
And,
is a
and
special-
things can't come up here from Oklahoma, can it?
Oh,
and that is the limited edition because if you notice, there's an
Hey,
error.
don't!
There's an error on that sticker right there. If you get
I
the
see
little
it.
error on there,
I
then
see.
you got.
Yeah,
You don't have the limited edition. Oh,
Yes,
you
he does.
Yes, you do. You see that error? It's like
I've only done one print. Everybody that has them right now
it's
is
like
a
getting
limited
double
edition.
it's like getting a double struck coin. If you get a double struck coin, it's a collector item. This is a collector item because the other ones aren't going to have that little dash on the right.
But if you notice, that is no longer
It is no longer.
a limited edition.
Yeah. And I
It's-
asked Scott, I said, Scott, why did you leave that arrow on there? You know what he told me?
Pauline Vicieux.
Because I want people to look at the sticker, and he's pointing people to look at the sticker.
I know.
It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, you guys. Y'all have a great day. Got to go get the grandbabies.
Have a wonderful
Okay.
Talk
Bye,
to
Miss
y'all
Ann.
soon.
Thanks for coming up.
All
Always a
right.
pleasure,
I appreciate
Ann.
you all very much.
You're always welcome here, Miss Ann.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, remember, we always love you more than you love us.
My God.
Again, there's something else that always goes south but never comes north. Just saying.
Goodbye, you guys.
It's because I don't have enough snow up here. The sled dog's not coming yet.
Oh my.
I got to wait for the sled dog to start rolling before I get any mail from the south.
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, and Brenda's now telling JB that I ain't got one of them.
So somewhere I saw it a while ago. Lisa was asking, Thor. Yeah.
Ouch.
Thor Haven asked. Oh, there it is. Okay. Rambling with the Brums, I misunderstood. He does have a belly button ring. Talking about you, Johnny, showing your belly button ring. That's why you like your shirts long, so it doesn't show off your belly button ring. We know now.
Yeah, right.
Leave it to Darren. He will find something.
He does
Guys,
have-
honestly, if you do not have Thorhaven Farms,
Now, I'm
one
not
of
saying-
the mods, if you could throw Darren's link up, that'd be
Well,
wonderful.
I'm not throwing Darren from Thorhaven Farms under the bus. I'm just saying, Darren, how did you know that? What's the trick to knowing that he had a belly
He's
button?
from Quebec. They look all over.
Oh, enough said.
Oh, okay.
He's special. And I can only say that because his mom and dad's cottage is less than an hour from where I am.
Oh, okay.
But he lives 6 hours from me.
I see.
Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, I did not show anybody my belly button. All right. I was showing them how well this Miss Lisa shirt fits. So it fits very well.
Just give me one sec, guys.
And Christine even says, I don't have one. She's not talking about a belly button ring either.
Let's see.
We got-
So I'm doing good, and I'm looking up, and,
Hey, what's up?
and the sky is beautiful. I'm just gonna mimic him, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna poker face. we can come up with a conversation that he's having. Jesse, point. He's not paying attention. Other way.
Point the other way.
Other way.
Oh, the other way. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna point.
Because I got mine on mirror. That's why.
And it's a good conversation. Here.
It has to be Debbie because he's not doing any talking.
He was talking to Jerry.
He was just going, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, my wife is actually home. She came home early today and she's
She called
having a
you?
Nap.
She's calling you from the bedroom, honey. I need my breakfast.
Oh no, if she was doing that, I'm out of here. You guys are on your own. That but one happen once a year. No, it was actually the person that we were designing the mug and playing with the mug last night. So I'm quite happy with it. And I think Hank the Tank is going to have his own mug.
Oh, he needs his own.
So my question is it going to be a right or a left or both cup?
It depends. So this is the biggest. So this one here is whoops. Nobody needs to see what Jesse and I are collaborating about. So this one here is the biggest I can do, but I can't fit two of them on a mug.
Mm.
This is a 15-ounce mug, and primarily that's what I can get 15-ounce mugs for the same, well, just about the same price as the 11-ounce mugs.
Yeah, but you can
So
reduce-
I think
you
I'm
can
just going to
reduce-
go with the 15-ouncers.
You can reduce the sticker size and just put it on one on each side.
I can, but like I said, I'm playing right now. And that is I can't fit two that size, especially with the program, because there's special programs that you have to buy to run all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That is quite expensive that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just
So now I'm like, okay, I've got everything. Wait. Yeah. Oh crap. So yeah, it's
Expensive.
I forget how much the programs are. $100 and some bucks, I think.
Just remember, 90% of the world is right-handed. Only 10% are left-handed. So there needs to be
I understand that, but
But when
what you want to do is grab it with your right hand and then everybody will see your logo as you're drinking from it.
Correct. That's why you want it right here, because I'm picking it up with my right hand. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm
Yeah, well,
using my right
don't
hand.
forget, whenever I show you, you're seeing that in mirror. So it's the exact same thing as what yours is right now.
And this is from Tony, Our Cabin in the Woods. I don't got
Yep.
one of them.
I do.
got one of those, Tony.
I got one of those. I got his shirt.
Yep.
I
Mhm.
don't have an Our Cabin in the Woods shirt either.
I got
Sucks
one.
to be you. You know what? Tony can ship north.
Yep. You're all as far north as you can get.
Scott is on
Um,
flip flop.
so Christine, I can do flip flops. I don't have that machine yet, but
That's
Pooch
the
would
best
be able
idea
to do
you've
those
had,
for
Linda.
you.
That's the best idea Linda's had all day.
Put Jesse on the other side. Are you nuts? I want to sell these things.
Yeah. If you put my channel on there, you won't be able to keep them on the shelf. I'm guarantee you that right now.
That's true.
Right, folks?
That's true.
Because that
That's
would be
because everybody be knocking them off the shelf.
shooting them off the shelf.
Oh, there's Jesse again.
Or you can get a mug with two handles.
Well, yeah, that would be Darren's sippy cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, sippy cup.
Does it have a straw at the top too? That's kind of
Bye, Jerry.
I yes, they do, but I will not do paper. They're all stainless
Okay, Jerry. Appreciate
straws
you.
that I'll use.
Have
Now,
a wonderful.
Tell
Jerry.
Susan hello for us.
Don't be reporting anybody to Facebook now.
I know. I only called you a goober and a shithead once, and you're going now and banned off Facebook for 6 months.
I didn't even know that was a thing. You're sitting there like, no, he can't. That can't be right. That can't. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
He
be.
was paying attention. He was paying attention.
You can be banned.
I went to send that link to you in Messenger, and it went, you've been banned for 181 or 180 days. If you'd like to fight it, whatever, press this, put your mobile number. I put it in, and they're not sending me a code. And then I click up at the top where it says chat with us now. We'll send you a code. Still haven't got a code.
Yeah.
I told you they're jealous of all that maple syrup. You can't share the maple syrup on Facebook.
The only thing that I'm ever on is to say happy birthday to the folks and look at the Alaska Cruising Alaska site. That's all I do on Facebook.
Right.
So somebody has went and reported me for something.
You didn't say
Again,
I'll
maybe
take one.
yeah.
One person
Well-
reports you and you're out.
And you know what? That's if that's the way they want to play, that's fine. But they keep poking so many people, they're just going to go away.
It's just
But I guess whenever they have billions of people using the app, the only thing that I've ever done on Facebook, I got a message yesterday about something. I copied and pasted it and sent it to Jesse. And now I'm banned today whenever I go to send Glenda a message on Messenger.
Yeah, you can copy. You can have a meme or something that you did like
It's
3
ridiculous.
years
I
ago.
haven't put a meme up there. I put meme on Instagram
It
or my like other social medias that I have, but obviously 90% of the people on Facebook are family.
So
Right.
let me ask you this, Scott.
Yeah.
So when we created that Battissimo link, Battissimo link is one that I created with a software that that's called it's called Bitly, Bitly. So I create those links and it shortens the links Instead of having this 3,000-mile long link, it shorts it down to one little bitty link, and it addresses the whatever link you're trying to get to, the destination. When I created that link and I used that in Bautissimo to send people to Cruising Alaska, I wonder if Facebook saw that as a violation because I pay for Bitly for me to use. I wonder if they since it's being used on your Bautissimo, they're seeing that and saying, oh, he's using Bitly and he's not paying for it. I'm paying for it.
You know what? Whenever they contact me, if that's what they say, I'll just tell them to contact you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is you have to take it off of your Bautissimo because I use it on my Bautissimo, and that's why my links it works.
But Bautissimo and Facebook don't have anything to do with one another.
But it's going to a Facebook. So it's directing people to a Facebook page that you host or you have, but you have a link on there that I paid for.
But if anybody should have their knickers in or not, should be Bautissimo, not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not it. I just,
you know what I mean?
I'm just trying to draw.
Yeah, no, and again, I just don't.
Nothing's changed today other than that. You didn't mess with Facebook at all today, right?
No.
Well, so that's the only thing that's been done. It's directed people to your Facebook.
Yeah.
I haven't touched Facebook in like 2 days.
Yeah.
3 days.
It doesn't matter, Scott. It could have been 2 years ago when you put something on, and somebody.
I suppose, and their AI just found it or something. Yeah,
their AI just found it. Yeah, it could have been something from a while back.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Well, I don't post anything about sparkle socks on Facebook because they will nail you like they just kicked me off for 6 months. But yet Instagram, we can post whatever we want about sparkle socks and they think it's funny. So I've yet to have an issue with Instagram, TikTok, those you can pretty much post whatever. And then, like I said, my buddy sent me the link to a high-level YouTuber actually cocking his pew-pew and aiming it at somebody, but yet that video's still up. But yet I processed a cow that fed 3 families, and I got suspended.
Freedom Redbird.
And we never showed them being dispatched.
Freedom Redbird has bottom line. She's got the answer right over there in the chat.
Oh, absolutely. I pissed somebody off.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just like a duck with water rolls off my back. It's not my first rodeo. And if people think that they're, getting back at me, sorry about your jealousy, but there ain't nothing I can do about it.
I just don't understand how you can report though, because I'm sitting here looking at it and I've just clicked open on somebody's page just to see, like the 3 dots on Facebook, just to see like how would you block somebody, report them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm given is audio call, video call, search, see friendship, find oh, there it is. Never mind. I figured it out. Find support or report.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it is what it is. And
that's ridiculous. There's a thing called block. If you don't want to be somebody's Facebook, you hit block and then that's just done. Right.
And that's what I keep saying, Glenda. If people don't like my content and the way that I interact with my friends and whatever else,
scroll on.
Exactly. Click over, go to there's another 7,000 people you can watch or 7 billion people you can watch. Yeah. Don't let me ruin your whole day because, I'm interacting with my friends and we think it's funny.
Right. Right.
Like if you're into seriousness and drama and whatever, you're not going to catch it here. So unfortunately, I'd love your subscription and whatever else, but that's not who I am, you know? And I was honored this week to be one of, I've been promoted to one of Kevin from Tuber Chat's moderators. So I do think there's going to be an influx of people come out of Tuber Chat now. Good, bad, or indifferent. I like to think that I met some good friends on Tuber Chat, but I've also met some people that are just there for you to subscribe to them and then they go away, which
Sorry.
doesn't do anything for me.
I was reading Tony's comment about being somber.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Pull this other leg, it plays jingle bells.
Yeah. Well, hey, whoa. Don't set Tony up for that one.
Yeah.
So, that's just the way the cookie crumbles here.
Oh, boss just walked up.
Oh, no.
Oh.
This is cool, Glenda. You'll enjoy this. I just got the mail, and so I got a letter from my mom, and she's been cleaning out our back bedroom where our girls, us 3 girls lived for 20 years. She sent me a pamphlet that was hers from high school, her high school home economics class.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
1950.
Wow.
Lisa.
So it's got all this information in there and
Oh, canning too. Look.
pickles. Yeah, so it's on canning.
And you know what though? But back then, everybody that was their way of life was to can,
Right.
And if they didn't preserve, they didn't have any fresh vegetables for the winter.
Or fruit or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That is
10 short lessons.
you should do a short on that, Miss Lisa. Like just sit down with a camera over your shoulder.
Yeah,
So-
and just read it.
Is
Yeah,
there
so-
a date on it?
1950.
1950.
Wow.
So if you want to be a successful canner, you have to dress like this. I'm telling Lisa, if she wants her stuff to work, you got to dress up. So
And
even
look, they have pineapple there too. Yeah.
oh, they have a
All
pine.
kind of fruit and everything.
Yeah. But
That's cool.
That's
pretty
You
my
neat.
notice
dog.
they even had pineapples back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you probably wouldn't want to use some of the chart recommendations in here
Probably not. I
they're
mean, it's
they're so
changed,
old.
Jim.
Yeah.
Carlene was saying she was born in 1950. I don't believe it, Carlene.
I mean, this was 1950 YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think it's
Wow.
fun to look at where it was at one time and
Modern
then look at where it's
methods.
at now.
Right.
Do the comparison. Like this is how we did it back then. And this
And I
is how
bet you if you
it's done
asked your mother, she'd say that life was easier back then.
Oh, it was
Okay.
easier when we were growing up too. Definitely. So
Yeah.
different than now. Oh. Our dog does not like to jump anymore. He sits there and waits for you to pick him up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He'll put his 2 paws up there and look at you.
He'll look
You
at you
gonna
like,
pick me up?
hey.
I think that's because maybe dad spoiled him a little.
No, he's getting old and arthritic. I have to put him on Asela.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine the bill for that?
Yeah.
Actually, you've got insurance though.
Well, no, it wouldn't be covered. X-rays aren't covered on his
This is neat. This is
insurance.
neat.
Our medication.
Oh, okay.
No, he'll be 14 in December, so
Mm.
I'll give him that. Anyway, that's pretty cool.
That is really cool, Lisa.
That is. It would be fun to see how you compare like between the 1950s and today to take the books.
I really
I
like.
like old stuff like that.
Yes.
Even if you can't, the guidelines for canning change and you want to follow the current guidelines, but it's fun to see where it was at and see if there's anything that's still the same. I mean, those things are a lot of fun.
So these were Kerr. This was from Kerr.
Yeah,
Not
from
ball
it was
or make-
published.
you
It
know.
was published by the Kerr Company.
Be sure and use
The
Kerr.
bottle.
Oh wow.
See it says down there.
So those were the jars those were the jars that they used back then was the Kerr.
The glass tops.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That too,
They
but
had
they
the-
have the
They had the rings and
they
lids.
have the rings and lids too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kerr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be the title for it, JB. 75 years in review from
So-
canning from back then to now.
It just occurred to her that it was not Mason.
Well, what's interesting
No, not
is
Ball.
that the
Jeremy.
Ball brothers, there was 5 of them that brought their company from Buffalo to New York to Muncie, Indiana. And they set up shop there and they produced all the jars and they built 5 mansions for each of the brothers and they named each of them. One of the Ball brothers, his home was caught up in a fire and it was named the Minnetrista. Aunt Lynn knows the story. And many, many years later, they built a building and they called it the Minnetrista, which means the gathering place. And they one of the rooms has all the old mason jars, like through the years.
Oh,
and you
wow.
can go in and see it. It's really, really cool. But what's even more cool is that they started a university in Muncie, and it's named Ball State University for the Ball brothers. And many of my family members graduated from Ball State University.
Oh
I mean,
wow.
Yeah, so that's my little thing. But it's, of course, it's no longer in Muncie, but it's got a really rich history with the Ball Company.
Now
So folks-
Ball University, did they teach you how to can?
You know, I don't know what all they do, but Ball State University is the top in the nation for education as teachers.
Wow.
Yeah. So, my son actually graduated from there, and my daughter-in-law did too, and they're both teachers.
So moral of the story, folks, is it's canning season. Grab your balls.
Grab your balls and get an education.
Yep.
Poor old Johnny's gonna fall out of his chair.
But wait a minute. Did you see?
Like this
Minnetrista.
that causes Scott to be deplatformed from stuff right here.
Oh,
Thank
We're
you,
just talking
thanking
about
melons
Canning.
and
We're
But
just
did-
talking about canning.
But did you notice Glenda's demeanor? She went, well, they moved from New York to Muncie, Indiana. She just lit up when
Yeah.
you said, like, she's like,
I know
Look
where
at-
that's
look at
at.
us.
I go there. In fact, the Minnetrista, if you're in the Muncie, Indiana area on Saturdays, they have the best farmers market around.
I believe it.
It
mean,
is
how can you
really
have-
cool.
How can you have a population near Muncie or anywhere in the Ball area and not have farmers markets?
It's
Mhm.
really, really nice. Well, it's Muncie. It's the name of the city. But yeah, it's really cool. I wish Aunt Lynn were here. She ran
Are
off to
all the
post
five
office.
are all the five mansions still up?
4 of the mansions are still there, and they are literally just outside of the university. So very, very close. So if you go to school there, you can walk that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
think it's
beautiful.
something else whenever I think of Muncie.
What do you think of?
Automotive. I think it's something
Automotive.
automotive.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, what's okay? Muncie 4-speeds,
Okay.
transmissions for muscle cars back in the day. They called them, they were Muncie 4-speeds and rock crushers and things like that. So that's what I think of and I don't know if it was even done in Muncie. I don't know if it was some guy's name who just came up with it. I'm gonna have to research that and see where Muncie came from.
Yeah.
I think of potholes because I hate driving up there. They need to fix their roads.
That's bad.
Keeping that one real, fix your roads. You've got rich history. Fix the roads.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's quite a drive for me, but it's a pretty area.
Well, Scott, Lisa and I got some errands we got to run, so I'm fixing to drop off.
Okay.
So, thank you very
Just
much.
don't
everyone.
fall.
Bum. And I'm just looking at I'm probably going to go ahead and head off too because
Yeah.
Sir Grace has his royalty appointment.
Okay.
You know,
So
We're gonna-
I'm gonna leave you with Johnny. Johnny, don't be too harsh on him.
Don't worry about Johnny. He's a putty cat.
you guys have a wonderful day.
You too, Glenda.
Thanks.
Take
Bye.
care.
Thanks.
Well,
Well,
here we
there
are.
was 5, but now there's 2.
There's 2. Where'd Jerry go?
Jerry's gone. He had an appointment with the VA.
Oh, I got you.
So he had to, I was going to have him up as well, but he sent me a message and yeah. Oh, Tony, this is my new cup. Whenever I come down, God willing, and the creek don't rise, I can make it to your place. There's a little hiccup, but I think I'm over it. I think we're good. But this is the cup. And I'll make sure that that I have yours ready to go. So that's my new merch cup that I'll be making. Let's go back to here. So yeah.
So JB.
Oh, JB, and I'm going to be sending her a message as soon as I get off here. We got to have a chat.
There are only 4 of these. Only 4. And I think
That one best be coming to Canada. That's all I'm going to say. One best be coming to Canada. I know where she lives.
So, and I was not expecting a hat at all. And actually I wasn't expecting 2 hats. But
oh, I've got that one.
But anyway,
I believe I was the first one besides herself to get that one.
Yeah. This one is I don't know if it's right. If she's still in here, maybe she can say it. She calls it the big head hat. I think.
The beanie hat?
Big head. You know.
Oh, yes, the big head hat. Yes. Yes. She got some extra large. And I'm trying to get our gentleman where we're ordering the merch from. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get him to flip our hats over to Richardson because I did find a supplier that's literally 3 blocks from him. And I want Richardson hats used for the cruise, not the hats that they sent us first. So I've sent him a hat, or I've sent him a message and said, you know, this is the guy that's quoted me the price, and it's wholesale pricing. And I know that's what he paid for the hats that he showed us, that was the best hats he had. So not only did I just hook him up with another wholesaler, but you know, now he gets to offer better hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, it like Jesse and I said, the back, they just seem to come apart. It's just a cheaper hat all around, manufactured, where the Richardsons just stand out. I told them I want the choice of large or massive head size or big head size. Scott, you pay no attention to chat. Ouch! She's calling us a fathead. Wow. Yeah, you damn toot, and I'm going to be calling her now. Now, if she wanted to say that I'm just fluffy, that's fine. But calling me a fathead, and I'm not getting a hat like that. Oh, the Dukes are up. To the moon, Alice. And I've seen her. She's went to swing it at Ed before. I know she's got it in her.
Okay.
Oh, you froze up, Johnny.
Can you see it?
Oh, the Velcro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kind of.
And that's still Richardson. Did you have to switch out of Richardson hats, or are they Richardson hats, JB? What is that? I can't read it.
Port Authority.
Oh, Port Authority. Huh. Okay. Anyways, well, JB was having such a problem trying to get hats from Richardson for extra large, but Big Mike could order them without issue. They kept telling JB that there was no such thing. Well, we all have them, you know. Mike gave me a fathead hat, and Jesse, and you know, he had a few extra large hats. And
Bye, Deborah.
Bye, Deborah. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Whenever everything comes off the table and we have the interview with Sherman Family Farms.
Yeah.
You will learn how to spank a melon the proper way.
I hope you learn how to fly a drone.
Poor Josh. You know darn well that if he's not at work today and he's actually at the stand, he is sitting out there learning it, because we're going to make him go play with the drone tomorrow night live.
Well, I hope so.
Gracious. And before everybody does leave, I do appreciate everybody for dropping those super chats today. That you guys don't understand how much that helps right now. Much appreciated. Never asked for. Much appreciated. And what'd make make me feel better would be a beautiful hat like that. So
Stuff just, it's that Canada board.
Don't come north, man. Everything seems to go south without issue, but nothing will come north.
Maybe I can,
what have we got? Oh,
might help you get deep.
We cannot stay away, folks.
And another thing. Listen, earlier in the chat, you misread one of my comments when I was talking about he's the flip flop rancher, because he's not just a farmer, he's a rancher. So he's the flip flop rancher now.
Oh,
he has cattle. He's a rancher. So anybody who has cattle is a rancher. So he's a flip flop rancher.
Actually, not every farmer is a rancher, but every rancher is a farmer.
That's correct too. But right now he has cattle. In fact, he does more with cattle than he does with the farm.
I know.
So
I know.
He's a flip flop rancher.
And you know what? You know what, Johnny? I saw what you held up there, and I was supposed to get one of those a year ago.
Yeah. I got one of those.
But again, they don't come north.
Yeah. And I know why.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
It's real nice.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. They don't come north.
You know what, Scott? You were at her location there. You should have asked her for it when you were down there.
I don't ask for anything. Never have, never will.
Sucks to be you.
But I'll bug her about it.
All right, I'm out of here now. I just wanted to let everybody know that. Yeah, I got mine. I love it.
You love it. What are you talking about? You don't love nothing. Yeah, you better run away. Miss Lisa does everything for him. Yeah.
So
Yeah, D, I have 2 of those. Yeah. It's all right. I'm going to order my own.
that's nice, D.
I got one for my giveaway, but not. I got one for my giveaway, but not for you. Ouch! Oh my God!
They don't go north.
Well, there's a
You
reason
better get
for
out
that.
and go do something.
We've seen the video. Well, there's a reason that they don't go north.
Oh, we've seen the reason. Yeah.
First,
What are you trying to say there, Johnny?
Well, we all know. We saw it.
See,
Yeah.
official husk.
Yep.
Right there.
Japanese steel.
Right. Hi. Hi. That's Japanese for yes. You didn't think the motherfucker knew that.
You
did
better not be. Miss Lisa better not be sitting out in that Jeep waiting for you.
No, she luckily I bought me. You know how you get more time whenever you're having to wait. on
You were
your-
choking your chicken again.
No, he's been put away right now. I got him in quarantine.
Okay. For 6 months.
Yeah, whenever Scott gets his Facebook back, he'll come back out.
So are y'all going to get there fashionably late then, Jesse?
Oh, it's Procrastination Thursday. You know that we got to procrastinate.
Amen.
Hey, whenever our live comes up after a while,
I got to be back before 5 o'clock because the really good guy's coming on at 5 o'clock. So,
I mean, I'm gonna need some help. So,
well, you're beyond help, but we'll be there.
Well, yeah, just shoot me a message and I'll be there.
got you.
I'll be there, locked and loaded.
Yeah, we can show off our knives and hats and all that good stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, this is
I can't.
really nice.
I can't.
like it too.
I can't profess one of 4, but I can profess the knife, and I can profess this. I can profess whatever else. Oh, but I know you don't have. I know you don't have this. There.
No, I don't have that, but that would probably be about by choice.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And I know you don't have a Jeep, so
No.
it is
No.
what it
I
is.
saw one. I
Oh,
saw
boss
one,
is here. I gotta go.
saw one today with a whole row of rubber ducks in it, though.
Oh, one of these.
Yeah.
It's amazing how I can just pull it out.
He's like a clown car. He just reaches in and pulls crap out.
No, you remember that comedian that used.
He had to go look for it.
You know that comedian that used to come out. He used to hit the watermelons. He's got something in his box for every occasion. What was that guy's name?
Take care, Joe.
Not Weird Al, but the amazing. No, the guy.
No.
The guy used to smash the watermelons, folks. You know who I'm talking about.
Josh?
No, not Josh. Gallagher. That's right, Gallagher. It's like Gallagher. What do you want? Oh, did we talk about the Texas bookmark? Yeah.
I got 2 of those.
Yeah. And if you love them losing Cowboys, they make you mad.
Poor Jesse needs one of those, and he needs one of those for the. Yeah. That thing, hey, that's been beat up over the last few years, and look at it, it's still ticking.
Like the real Cowboys, they spring right on back. See? Or do you need a knife protector for Scott?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Well, yes, she took your knife away.
Hope you've sent like a whole stick of that stuff up north.
For what? Nothing comes up north.
For the melon heads that don't know how to use it.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta go now. I'm serious. Y'all be good.
Bye, Jesse.
Goodbye.
Freedom Redbird, you have 5 of what? Those knives?
The Texas stickers.
Oh, okay.
The reason why she's got 5 is because she wins so much, and all we got to hear is, I ain't got one of them. And then Jesse sends her one. Or Lisa's like, oh, bless Brenda's heart. And, sends her one and sends her a sticker too.
Nice.
Tell you what, folks, it's crazy. Yeah, see? Laugh out loud. Yep. Oh, I'm on to you, Brenda. I'm on to you. But anyways, yes, we've been on here pushing 3 hours, so we should go and let everybody have a rest and, get ready for Johnny, and, Miss Christine will be in the chat. Or is she going to be up co-hosting with you?
We're not quite sure what's going on right now. I think she has actually a meeting at 5:00.
Oh,
And she's in South Dakota right now. So she said if she gets out of the meeting, then she's going to pop in.
okay.
Kind of like me and you are right now.
Yeah.
Pop in if she gets out of the meeting. So Freedom Redbird still doesn't have your shirt, Scott.
Funny, they don't come south.
I don't have one of those.
Yes, you do.
I do. I know I do, but she doesn't.
Oh, I know. She's got everything else in mind now.
You have a hat?
Hey?
Do you have a hat? Oh, okay. No. I was going to say, I don't have a hat.
No, I'm going to wait, and I'll probably do that same. Now that I have this crest, I'll probably use. I'm actually, tell you the truth, I'm looking at an embroidery machine. There's one used right now for a couple $100.
That's embroidered.
Oh yeah, no, I would expect no less from JB. Her first one was all embroidered as well.
Yeah, she's got somebody in Tahlequah doing them here in town.
Woohoo! That hat'll be on the next Goose Express. Yeah, she's sending it with the Canadian Air Force. Oh, damn, I'm never going to get it. You don't what? You got everything I have, JB.
I don't have one of them.
I know. Now, Brenda was living there far too long because it rubbed off on JB. I don't know what if I'm not mistaken, she's got one of my long sleeve shirts. And if not, I guess I better make that right.
Well, it's been great being here. Appreciate it.
Well, yes, I appreciate. I don't have a tea or a cup. Well, you know what, JB? I don't have a knife. I don't have a camo hat. I do have cups. No, actually, the cups. I'm gonna be. So I don't know if everybody knows the backstory or not, but I stopped ordering cups whenever it started costing me $52 Canadian to ship out my cups. Making my own cups ain't going to be that much money, folks. So yeah. What's that?
Says Port Authority makes these hats.
I know. I love it. I like the make. So that's why I stopped sending out my cups, because I used to donate cups for giveaways all the time. Well, $52 for a piece of porcelain that I know how much it costs. Somebody's making money, and it ain't me, because I was making $1 a cup. Hey, Randy. So, and like I said, look at that crud they ship out. Yes, that's actually a logo there, folks. So, I'm not going to pay $52 whenever it does that 12 times. And apparently those are supposed to last The low end should last years and years and years and years and years. So, hey, Rochelle, what's going on, girl? Hopefully everything's well in Tirana. Or I'm sorry, you don't live in Toronto proper, but I won't say where you live. Creekside Mine Pools, it's a company called Sandtech here in Tahlequah. Oh, okay. Is that where you got your first ones done, JB? No. I know her first ones, you know, they were really good quality. Actually, I think I got mine right here somewhere. Oh no, it must be in my room. But oh, okay. So they do good work. And I did. So I've been kind of looking around to do hats. Do I want to do like sublimation, like what the mugs are going to be? Or do I want to do embroidery, which I can do shirts and or hats? And there's a $900 embroidery. What do you call them? Sewing machines, I guess. A really nice setup. A person upgraded, and they're just trying to get a little bit of money out of it. I think it's like $300. But like Pooch said, be careful whenever you're getting into stuff like this. Like, you know, this isn't cheap to get into, even just the mug side of things. I bet you I'm in $800 already. And I haven't even bought my programs yet. Now, if I can, I will. We're trying to get my friend's program that we did that cup last night. I'm going to see. She's trying to see if we can just flip it onto my computer and run 2 different programs. We're just not sure. But yeah. Yeah, no, there's an upside to it, and there's also a downside. It does cost a lot of money to get into, but I'm not out to retire off of one order. You know, after I pay off the machines and whatever, then I'm just going to reinvest it into a shirt press. Is probably my next thing I'll get into.
Nah.
That way there, I can do koozies. I can do anything that needs to be pressed. I can do it with a shirt press. So.
Yep. We don't do any of that stuff. So.
Well, and, you know,
we have
being on disability and whatever, you know, I haven't had a raise on disability in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing this. I'm setting this up for my daughter.
Yeah.
You got to do something, because it's not easy. Not easy trying to make goes on what they think that you should. Oh, wow. That's a good price, JB.
Yeah, it is. That's an awesome price. It really is.
That's an amazing price.
She told me that yesterday, and I couldn't hardly believe it. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
That's crazy.
Right here in Tahlequah. So.
Well, that's perfect for you. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, right down the road.
Oh, yeah. Well, the setup costs aren't cheap either. So most companies only cover the cost on the setup. Like the setup, this logo last night on the program, I bet you we were at it for 4 hours. 2 people doing minor little changes. Well, somebody's got to pay for that. You know, what I plan on doing is just an extra buck a cup instead of charging somebody like $50 setup fee. You know, it'll all come back in the, I don't know. I've also got an amazing supplier out of China as well. Let's face it. I don't care where you order this. It's all coming from China.
Yeah.
If it's coming from Canada or the US, we can't afford it. Because I have a supplier here from a place that manufactures them in Canada, and it's almost triple the price. I'll give somebody the option. If they want me to order from there, I will. But they're paying triple the price for really the same thing. You know, except it was made here instead of over there. Do I agree with buying stuff over there? No, you're going to find a lot of my stuff. I'm actually trying to find a manufacturer in Taiwan or Guadalajara, or not Guadalajara,
Guatemala.
Guatemala. They actually pay their folks. They're not sweatshops. So that's, I'm new to the game. So I'm just trying to feel my way around and get things, and I'll be able to figure stuff out as we go. Like I've got the printer and everything. Like this little thing right here. There's the printer and all the papers and all that goes on it. But that's only one pile. I'm heading to the US either tomorrow morning or Saturday morning to get the remaining pile. I do think I'm going to, for the first time in over 1,000 trips across the border, I'm going to be charged duty.
Yeah.
But
so are you going to your mailbox over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Might be something from, that the geese dropped off or something.
No, the geesers come north. No,
You never know.
I don't believe it. I don't think the geese come north.
Never know.
Yeah. Well, there's just, I've been playing with, do I keep my P.O. box? Do I not? I think I'm going to drop my P.O. box because they want me to pay $100 and whatever dollars.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But yet, so I figured I took what I got the last, well, I guess I've had it now for 4 months. And I took the year and a half before, really about twice a year, 3 times a year, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff. That it seems to be the trend. Well, I just came out of a phase where I didn't get anything for 2 months, but I was paying $30 US a month for the box. So it just doesn't make sense.
We have gotten exactly one thing in our P.O. box. One thing. And it was a package from Not For Nothing Ginger.
Oh, well, that because Jesse, a lot of people do it because they don't want to give out their home address.
Yeah.
I don't give out my home address. So, JB, all my addresses are on my About page. My US address plus my Canadian address. I don't have anything here in Canada come directly to my home. It goes to my buddy's place, who's a police officer. You want to show up at his house and start causing some ruckus, you go right ahead, because he's done crazier than a hoot owl. But you know, I toyed with that. You know, a lot of people said there's the dark side of YouTube that you got to be really careful. Well, for most of it, it's your friends that are sending you something. So for some crazy person other than JB to look up my about page. Sorry, JB. Had to toss you under that bus. To look up the address and actually show up. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I have a load of keyed mailboxes. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. It just, I just can't justify spending that kind of money when actually it's closer for me to go to the UPS store and they hold everything for $7. They changed it used to be $7 whenever it was delivered and then $7 every week thereafter. They changed that. Now it's just $7. So it just doesn't, this will probably be my last mail that I'll have go to the PO box. I'll drop it and put my other US box and then just let everybody know that, you know, it's just, well, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
for me.
We paid a little over $100 for our PO box, and it's just for our channel.
Yeah.
But most people who have been like Jesse and Lisa and you know, some of the other I think MT and stuff like that, they actually have our home address and they just sent the stuff here. And that was before we got our PO box. So we thought it was a really good idea to get a PO box and, you know, and put it actually on the channel and, you know, in case anybody wanted to send anything here. And since that has happened, and it's like I said, it's I think it was like $120 for a year.
See, and I don't get how Brenda pays $180 a year, and that's what I get charged for 6 months. Other than they've got me
different size
because they know, hey buddy, they know that, you know, there's a ton of Canadians that go across to have a US PO box. So they know that they can charge whatever, folks are going to pay it. Well, I think I'm done paying their huge amounts, and I'll just pay $7 whenever something comes into the UPS store. And the UPS store is like literally 3 minutes whenever I cross the border. I just get through the border and I go through the toll for the bridge, go around a corner, go up, I don't know, maybe a mile, and it's there on my right hand side. And it's right across from the big Walmart. So we just do the UPS store and, you know, head over to the Walmart. And because believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that you guys can get down there that we can't get here, and vice versa.
Oh no.
there's a lot of stuff that I can get up here you guys can't get, and that, you know. So that's what I was going to send. And I know Jesse's probably watching from the truck, but that's what I was going to do for Jesse's birthday until I've found the coin that he wanted. And then I sent him that. But I'm going to set up send up a whole bunch of Canadian snacks down to them. Like, the other night, Lisa on their live, was it whenever we were talking after hours or whatever, they had the potato sticks. We call them hickory sticks. And they've got like a hickory kind of salty finish to them. So, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that we can get here. And my daughter, she gets me to pick up a bunch of stuff for them down at Walmart. And your Walmart in the States has bigger sizes than the Walmart in Canada does. You think Walmart would be Walmart? Nope. I cannot get a shirt to fit me correctly in a Walmart in Canada, but I go down there and the shirts are bigger.
That's got to be because of your government, Scott. That's got to be.
What's that? Sorry?
That's got to be because of your government.
Well, again, I don't know.
Because I'm telling you, if Walmart thinks they can make $1 selling you a shirt that'll fit, they'll sell you a shirt that'll fit. And I'm sure there's something behind the scenes that's saying, well, we're trying to get everybody to a certain size, so we really don't want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, no. So that's the only, like, it just, your sizing's bigger over there. Your palettes are sweeter. And I don't mean that to be like malicious, or it's a known fact. Right. Whenever Tim Hortons tried to cross over and take out Dunkin' Donuts in the US, they got down to like upstate New York. You couldn't go to Pennsylvania. They stopped because of the sweetness factor. The donuts were not sweet enough for the American palate. So for them to add in and make like 2 different types of donuts instead of one for Canada, one for the US, they just gave up the ghost. And, there's a few, I think, down as far as like Lila's, like Rochester, New York, that kind of Syracuse, New York, that line there. But you won't find any more south of there because the palate is so much sweeter. Even juices. I found out whenever I was down at the meetup. Juices are much sweeter. I had stopped at the store just outside of JB's and got myself, I think it was a fruit punch or whatever. And it was almost so sweet I couldn't drink it. I actually had to put some water into it and shake it up. But it's just what they have people geared to adhere, what they set everybody's palate to, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent. It's right. Just the way that it is. What was it whenever we were down at New Orleans? The gumbo, or maybe it had like a sweet, and yeah, the lady was saying that they actually put sugar in it. And I'm like, oh, okay. But it's just exactly, Brenda, hooked on sugar. And up here, there's so many folks that are trying to go to unprocessed sugars. Myself, I would rather use a tablespoon of honey in my coffee than 2 teaspoons of sugar. Give it a dash of maple syrup and a dash of Jesse's vanilla. That's a perfect coffee. But it's just funny how the two, being so close to the border, we're across so much that, I guess I'm used to both sides. But like even your sodas, a lot more sweeter. even in upstate New York. There's more carbonation and it's sweeter. But it's, it's just neat things like that on both sides that, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy both sides, to tell you the truth. I didn't get this size not eating sugar.
Ditto.
But yeah, well, that's it. Sweet tea. You know what? You know your sweet tea's perfect whenever your teeth ache because of the amount of sugar in it. And I'm like, I looked at the one fella that told me that in New Orleans, and I said, "You're crazy." I said, "My tea, I don't put any sugar in it whatsoever." And the guy looked at me like he was mortified, and I'm like, "Sorry." But we don't, or I know none of my family, we don't do cold tea. It's all hot tea and a little splash of milk. That's the way we drink our tea. But then, speaking to one of those fellas down in New Orleans, if your teeth ain't aching, you ain't having sweet tea. No thanks. Oh, there you go. I look at Linda. Linda knows all. Gumbo with sugar is a Norway way of making gumbo. So it's not actually even the southern. That's that. Or was it? Oh, yes. Another thing. I got myself a pretty good pile going on here. Hey, Hinkers. So, yeah, no, that's... I've tried it, Brenda. Now, maybe it wasn't sweet enough or there wasn't enough sugar in it, but don't forget, I spent years trucking down there. I've had sweet tea, but I just don't like the taste of cold tea. Now, what we call iced tea here in Canada is really good. I enjoy that. But that's just not like brewing your tea, icing it, and then putting it in a cup. I don't know. Well, I'm sure there's real tea in it somewhere, but if a Canadian goes south and asks for, iced tea, yeah, you get sweet tea without any sugar or very little sugar. And you're up here, people are like, because that's our iced tea is a sweet tea here, but it's not a sweet tea that you guys would think of. It's just stuff like that. It's really, next time Jesse and Lisa come up, because it doesn't matter, I could ship it down there, but the way that they shake boxes up, it's not going to taste right. Where, but Brenda, let's go to lunch. I don't know, JB, you might want to look outside. I don't think she's sitting there anymore. Just saying. I was going to say it's a long drive for her right now. But anyways, I'm going to go. Debbie's here, and no offense, Johnny, but she's cuter than you. No, those dimples don't even work for you, buddy. But again, if you guys want merch, give me a call, give Miss Lisa a call. Do not send me a Facebook thing. I've been banned off Facebook for 6 months. Don't know why. Don't know. Truly, don't care. Obviously not a scam. Everybody's getting the same message. So, I don't know. I don't even use the thing. So, you want to ban me? It's no real sweat off my brow. And Josh, we will see you and your family tomorrow night on Shenanigans Friday. And telling you what, Johnny, look for the link. There could be some after-hour shenanigans tomorrow night.
Always fun. Always a
So,
blast.
when's Miss Christine coming home?
I think right around maybe next Thursday, maybe.
Okay, so we'll have to invite her then. You'll have to forward the mail to her then, so she can come up with us
Well,
for after-hour shenanigans.
Not this Thursday, next Thursday, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. And
But you're going to have to send her the link,
yeah,
unless she can get to the same email as you.
she can.
Okay. Well, then she can click and come up through that way then.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So, yes, we will see everybody. Don't forget, Brenda starts. Actually, let's go tonight first. You've got Johnny, the Flip Flop Farmer. He's on at 5. Who's at 6?
It is it's White Rock Homestead with Jason and Tara at 6.
And then
at 7 o'clock, it's Muddin' for Nothing with Ginger and Tiffany. At
And
8 o'clock,
My Wild Home
yes,
is in there too.
My Wild Home is also at that time. And then after that, there is 9 Acre Family Farms with Dale and Lisa, or Dale and Nana. And also
Bland's.
at that time, there
Yeah.
is Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead
And Bland's.
and Bland's Promised Land. But Bland's Promised Land, they go 2 hours. So
Yes, they do.
So they've got, 8 to 10. That's Central Time. And
Yes.
then after Dale and them at 9 is Kettle Kitchen with Tony.
Okay.
So that's the lineup for tonight. So you can go through.
And then tomorrow night we have Miss Brenda from Freedom Redbird. She's on at 5. Jen's on at 6. And these are all central. I'm on at 7. And Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm is on at 8:30 Central. So, yeah, as far as I know Lisa's not been feeling well, but I think she's back. I know she's been back the last couple of weeks, but I know she's had some health concerns. So, we will definitely keep her in her thoughts. And if she doesn't go live, we will be probably doing some later shenanigans tomorrow, because that's just what we do. No, oh yeah, you just about got me there, Josh. He's like, no, who's on first? No, we're not talking who's on first and who's on second and who's running for home. Anyways, you make sure that you've got the finest watermelons in the South before we chat. And you know what? A drone, you hold it like this. Let's see a video. And not one that the drone stays up in a tree. Although we do want to see video of that too. Because it's not the first time a drone's ever hit a tree. Trust me. But anyways, guys, you guys take care. Have a great afternoon. And again, thank you to all for the super chats. Never ever requested, but much appreciated. And this drone will never meet a tree. Oh, is that a bet, Josh?
It's either never going to meet a tree because he's going to be that good, or it's never going to leave the ground.
So we're thinking about the same lines here, but oh, Josh, don't be talking smart because you're going to wrap that off of something. I said that too until mine went. Yeah. Mine cost me 2 impellers. Could be a lot worse. I've seen one come right out of a pine tree. I've seen one go right underneath the water. And both of those you can watch tonight at 8:00 Central. But oh, hey Goober. But anyways, take care, guys, and we will definitely talk to you tonight on Johnny's.